Hello and Happy New Year. My name is Jeremy Haskell, and this is your New Hampshire Jobs Report for January 2010, brought to you by JobsInNH.com, how New Hampshire gets to work. As always, we'll be taking a look at the activity on JobsInNH.com over the past month. Also, we'll be taking a look back at 2009 as a whole to see what we might expect in the coming year. In our first chart, we'll be looking at the number of active companies posting positions on JobsInNH. As you'll note, the number of companies actively posting open positions on JobsInNH.com declined slightly for the third straight month. This continues the trend that we remarked on last month, as companies typically scale back hiring efforts towards the end of the year. As we move to the second chart, it is interesting to note that the trend line shows that activity is poised to increase as we move into 2010. This echoes the positive news that we've been hearing about the turnaround in the overall economy. As you'll note in our next graphic, the number of open positions actually increased in December, as those companies that do have hiring needs take advantage of all those folks looking to fulfill their New Year's resolution of finding a new career. Looking at the trend line for this data, we again see strong evidence for growth in terms of the number of open positions that will be made available as the economy continues to rebound through the first quarter of 2010. Our fifth graphic shows the number of unique visits each month to JobsInNH.com over the trailing 2 years. Once again, the number of visitors has declined, as predicted by the notion that as less companies are hiring, less people actively engage in job seeking as they focus on the holidays. It is interesting to note that while job seekers did decline as expected through the holidays, that decline was actually smaller than what we witnessed in 2009, again reinforcing the notion that the economy is moving forward. As we do every month, we'll take a look at what types of jobs are being posted and where they are located across the state. While insurance industry jobs remain strong, it is encouraging to see the number of sales and marketing, customer service, manufacturing, and professional jobs rounding out our top 5. These are consistent with the trends we've seen in recent months and indicate strong momentum moving into 2010. Taking a look at the geography of the last quarter of 2009, we see that while the majority of positions continue to be in Hillsborough and Rockingham counties, we've witnessed relatively steady levels in Merrimack and Stratford counties. And that wraps up your New Hampshire Jobs Report for January 2010, brought to you by JobsInNH.com. Once again, I'd like to wish you a Happy New Year. And remember, while we make a living by what we get, we make a life by what we give.